Are you feeling trapped by limiting beliefs that are hindering your growth and happiness? In this video, we will explore the profound wisdom of Buddhism and how it can help you break free from the chains of limiting beliefs. Lesson 1. Acknowledge the existence of limiting beliefs. In the teachings of Buddhism, the first step to freedom is awareness. It is important to recognize that limiting beliefs exist. These beliefs often come from past experiences, fear, or societal expectations. They are like invisible chains that keep you bound, stopping you from reaching your potential. They form over time and hide deep within the mind. Buddhism teaches that suffering begins when we fail to see things as they truly are. The same applies to these beliefs. To overcome them, you must first admit they are there. The Buddha often spoke of ignorance as a root cause of suffering. Ignorance blinds us from understanding reality. Limiting beliefs are born from this ignorance. For example, you might believe you are not good enough. This belief can create doubt and fear. It stops you from taking action or chasing your dreams. You must accept this belief exists before you can address it. Acknowledgement requires honesty with yourself. Take a moment to sit quietly. Reflect on the thoughts that repeat in your mind. These thoughts often point to the beliefs you hold. For instance, you might think, "I will never succeed." This is a sign of a limiting belief. Observing this thought is the first step to breaking free. Buddhist teachings emphasize that everything is impermanent. Your beliefs are not fixed. They change over time, shaped by your experiences and environment. This means you can transform them. By acknowledging their presence, you take the first step toward changing them. Denying their existence keeps you stuck. Awareness opens the door to freedom. In Buddhism, the practice of mindfulness helps you see your beliefs clearly. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment. It is about observing your thoughts without judgment. When you are mindful, you can identify limiting beliefs as they arise. You might notice how they influence your emotions and actions. This observation gives you insight. The Buddha compared the mind to a garden. Negative thoughts and beliefs are like weeds. If left unchecked, they spread and take over. By acknowledging these weeds, you can start to remove them. It takes patience and effort, but it is possible. Breaking free from limiting beliefs begins with seeing them. Without acknowledgement, they remain hidden. Once you see them, you can work to release their hold on you. Buddhism teaches that awareness is a powerful tool for transformation. Use it to shine a light on the beliefs that hold you back. Lesson 2. Practice mindful awareness. Mindful awareness is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice. It is the act of being fully present in each moment. This practice helps you observe your thoughts and feelings. It allows you to see how limiting beliefs arise and affect you. Mindfulness teaches you to notice these beliefs without judgment. It creates space for change. In Buddhism, mindfulness is often developed through meditation. Meditation is not about emptying the mind. It is about observing the mind. Sit in a quiet place. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. When thoughts arise, notice them. Do not push them away or cling to them. Simply observe. Over time, you will notice patterns in your thinking. These patterns reveal your limiting beliefs. For example, you might notice that you often think, "I can't do this." Instead of getting caught up in the thought, mindfulness teaches you to observe it. You see it for what it is, a passing thought, not a fact. This observation weakens the belief's power. The Buddha taught that suffering arises from attachment. Limiting beliefs are a form of attachment. We hold on to them because they feel familiar. Mindful awareness helps you see this attachment. It shows you that you are not your beliefs. You are the observer of your beliefs. This realization is liberating. Mindfulness also helps you respond rather than react. When a limiting belief arises, you might react with fear or frustration. Mindful awareness gives you the space to pause. In this pause, you can choose a different response. You can remind yourself that the belief is not true. This response weakens the belief over time. Another important aspect of mindfulness is self-compassion. When you notice a limiting belief, do not judge yourself for having it. Judging yourself only strengthens the belief. Instead, approach it with kindness. Acknowledge that it is part of your human experience. This kindness creates a sense of ease and acceptance. Mindful awareness is a practice. It takes time and effort to develop. But with regular practice, it becomes easier. You start to see your thoughts and beliefs more clearly. You realize that they are not permanent or unchangeable. This realization gives you the power to let go of limiting beliefs. Buddhist teachings emphasize that mindfulness is a path to freedom. It helps you see the truth of your mind. It shows you that you are not defined by your thoughts or beliefs. With mindfulness, you can break free from the limitations that hold you back. Lesson 3. Investigate the root causes. Buddhism teaches that everything has a cause. Limiting beliefs do not arise out of nowhere. They have roots in your past experiences, environment, and upbringing. To break free from them, you must investigate their origins. This investigation brings understanding. Understanding brings freedom. The Buddha often spoke about dependent origination. This teaching explains how things arise due to specific causes and conditions. Limiting beliefs follow this principle. For example, if you grew up hearing negative comments about yourself, you might develop a belief that you are not worthy. These comments are the cause and the belief is the result. To investigate the root causes of your beliefs, reflect on your past. Think about moments that shaped your self-perception. Were there times when someone doubted you? Did you experience failure or rejection? These experiences often plant the seeds of limiting beliefs. By identifying these moments, you can begin to understand why you hold certain beliefs. Buddhist teachings also emphasize the importance of karma. Karma refers to the actions and intentions that shape your experiences. Limiting beliefs can be seen as a form of mental karma. They are patterns of thought that arise from past actions or influences. Understanding this helps you see that these beliefs are not permanent. They are simply the result of past causes. Compassion is crucial during this investigation. When you uncover the roots of your beliefs, you might feel sadness or anger. You might blame yourself or others. Buddhism teaches that blame is not helpful. Instead, approach this process with kindness. Acknowledge that everyone, including yourself, acts based on their understanding at the time. This understanding brings peace. Investigating the root causes of your beliefs also helps you see their impermanence. Buddhist teachings remind us that everything changes. The causes that created your beliefs are not fixed. This means the beliefs themselves can change. This realization gives you hope and motivation to let go of them. This process is not about dwelling on the past. It is about gaining insight. Insight helps you see your beliefs for what they are, products of specific causes and conditions. Once you see this, you can begin to dismantle them. You can replace them with beliefs that support your growth and well-being. Buddhism teaches that understanding leads to liberation. Investigating the root causes of your limiting beliefs is a step toward understanding. It is a step toward freedom. With this understanding, you can break free from the patterns that hold you back. Lesson 4. Cultivate compassion for yourself. Compassion is a central teaching in Buddhism. It is the practice of showing kindness and understanding to yourself and others. When dealing with limiting beliefs, self-compassion is essential. These beliefs often come with feelings of inadequacy or shame. Compassion helps you heal these feelings. It creates a sense of safety and acceptance. The Buddha taught that suffering is part of life. Everyone experiences pain, doubt, and fear. Your limiting beliefs are a form of suffering. Recognizing this helps you approach yourself with kindness. Instead of criticizing yourself for having these beliefs, treat yourself with care. Remember that you are not alone in your struggles. Self-compassion involves speaking to yourself with kindness. When a limiting belief arises, notice how you talk to yourself. Do you use harsh words? If so, replace them with gentle ones. For example, instead of saying, "I am a failure," say, "I am doing my best." This shift in language has a powerful impact on your mindset. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of loving kindness. Loving kindness is the practice of wishing well for yourself and others. You can practice this through meditation. Sit quietly and repeat phrases like, "May I be happy. May I be free from suffering." This practice nurtures compassion within you. Compassion also involves accepting your imperfections. Buddhism teaches that no one is perfect. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. Limiting beliefs often stem from a fear of failure or rejection. Compassion helps you accept that making mistakes is part of being human. This acceptance reduces the power of your beliefs. When you cultivate compassion, you create a sense of inner peace. This peace allows you to confront your beliefs without fear. It helps you see them clearly and work to release them. Compassion is not a sign of weakness. It is a source of strength. It gives you the courage to face your inner struggles. Buddhism reminds us that compassion is a practice. It is something you develop over time. Be patient with yourself as you work on it. Remember that every step, no matter how small, is progress. Celebrate your efforts and achievements. This positive reinforcement strengthens your practice. Compassion transforms the way you see yourself. It helps you let go of harsh judgments and limiting beliefs. It creates a foundation of love and understanding. With this foundation, you can build a life free from the limitations of your mind. Cultivate compassion and you will find freedom. Lesson 5. Engage in acts of letting go. Letting go is a central theme in Buddhism. The Buddha taught that clinging leads to suffering. Limiting beliefs are a form of clinging. We hold on to them because they feel familiar. Letting go of these beliefs brings freedom. It allows you to live with openness and possibility. Letting go begins with acceptance. Accept that these beliefs exist. Accept that they have influenced your life. This acceptance is not the same as resignation. It is about acknowledging reality without resistance. When you resist, you give the beliefs more power. When you accept, you create space to release them. The Buddha often used the analogy of carrying a heavy burden. Limiting beliefs are like a heavy bag you carry on your journey. Letting go means putting down the bag. It is a deliberate choice to release what no longer serves you. This act brings relief and lightness. One way to practice letting go is through meditation. In meditation, focus on your breath. When a limiting belief arises, imagine it as a cloud in the sky. Watch it float by without holding on to it. This visualization helps you practice detachment. Over time, it becomes easier to let go of these thoughts in daily life. Another practice is forgiveness. Forgive yourself for holding on to these beliefs. Forgive others who may have contributed to them. Forgiveness is a powerful act of letting go. It releases the emotional charge tied to your beliefs. It creates space for healing and growth. Buddhist teachings emphasize impermanence. Everything, including your beliefs, is temporary. This understanding helps you let go. Remind yourself that your beliefs are not permanent truths. They are temporary patterns of thought. You have the power to change them. Engaging in acts of letting go also involves replacing old beliefs with new ones. Identify beliefs that empower you. Repeat them to yourself regularly. For example, replace "I am not capable" with "I am learning and growing." These new beliefs help you build confidence and resilience. Letting go is a process. It does not happen overnight. Be patient and gentle with yourself. Celebrate small victories along the way. Each step brings you closer to freedom. Each step lightens your burden. Buddhism teaches that letting go is not about losing something. It is about gaining freedom. When you let go of limiting beliefs, you make room for growth and happiness. Engage in acts of letting go, and you will discover a life of possibility and peace. These lessons, rooted in Buddhist teachings, provide a path to breaking free from limiting beliefs. Acknowledge their existence. Practice mindful awareness. Investigate their root causes. Cultivate compassion for yourself. Engage in acts of letting go. Follow this path and you will find freedom from the limitations that hold you back.